before I want to go to the, whoops. Oh, kia ora morena mai, koutou. Ko tēnei te rā horui, kākau pēr. I te mahi ngā mahi o te kāinga, ka whakapai o, o tapu tapu e rā te mea. Nau mai hara mai ki tēnei hōtaka. Ko tahi rau, te kaumā rua. Ko Bexa hau e whakapāho ana mai I Tamaki Makaurau, Aotearoa, New Zealand. He rā āhua ua te hanga, kare ua I nānei engari, putātu I te tena pēr, ka ua mai. Ka waka kōrero mō tēnei rangi, ko ngā uti nui, ko ngā uti nui, ngā rewards, mō te tau, rua mano, kore, te kaumā iwa. Ai. Me pērā a tātou tutiro ki mua. Ka pai ai te haere o ngā pihi ki te uti. Ki roto I tō pāhi, tō kopa pūtia pēr, kētahi. Tēnā ngā mai, hara mai, koutou no tauiwi, koutou ngā tangata whenua, koutou ngā maramara o ērā pito o te ao. Today, where am I going? Okay, today we're going to go through a couple of things. I know it's pretty difficult for a lot of people to take a lot of information in, either listening or either reading. But to me, repetitive learning is the best way to do it. So the more we repeat things, the more goes in here. So repetitive learning it's going to be. I don't care how many times you've heard the 2019 promo cookie rewards before. Right? But every time you listen to someone broadcasting about the cookie reward, you learn something new. Now, don't tell me you know it all, because you don't. Even I don't know it all. But what I do know will fill the gaps between broadcaster to broadcaster and so on. Okay? I mean, we're all not the same in our thinking. We think we are, but we're not. We all have different interpretations of things. But as long as we're going in the same direction, we must be getting the message out there, and it must be right. So, with that in mind, this is why I'm going back to 2019. Well, I'm not going back. I'm trying to take you forward. But I have to go back to the blog that pertains to what I want you to look forward to. So, let's share my screen. Okay, here we go. Holiday to 2019 promo. Promo cookie rewards. Now, you need to get it right from day one. We are on day 3 of February, heading towards May redemption. Or is it day 2? Sorry, I'm a day ahead of everybody now. Day 2. So we need to take advantage of every single day that we are in PVC. Taking advantage means starting from now. Not halfway through redemption, or not just about at the end of redemption. You start now. This is where it matters from the beginning. And I've seen it in the last redemption that just concluded 2 days ago. I've seen how some people either can't be bothered, mangere, all those sorts of things, you know, or kawariwari, pea, or, you know, it's not a priority for them. I've seen many of them in the rewards climb that ladder in a couple of steps where they could have been right up the top of the ladder. Got me? It's sad to see these sad-looking wallets when I know that the time that has passed, 6 months now, maybe 7. 6 months ago, you had the chance to start the last redemption and get on board. But some of you, you know, some people, I won't say some of you, but some people haven't even thought about it. You need to think about it because you're going to get left behind. You need to get into the cookie rewards now while they're still giving them away. Don't wait till they're all gone, because that's fast. Well, that's in the process of, you know, closing down soon the way it's going now in TBC. Just going from TBC admin point of view, you know, they're telling you, they're giving you a little warning there, get in while they can give away the cookie rewards. Don't wait till they're all gone and you can't get any. And you don't have, you know, coins. Enough coins in there to even maybe get through the millionaire gate. Sadly, there are some people out there like that. And they're quite happy. So what does it take to show them that you can do better than that and you can do more than that? It's not greedy. It's making the most of the opportunities that are laid in front of you. How else could you get them? You know, when the doors of opportunity open, do you close the door and walk away? I don't think so. If you're an opportunist, you bash the door down. You do. You almost bash that door down to get in and get your opportunities. So, as January 2019 comes to a quick close, which it has already, we have converted the holiday promo into the 2019 promo. That means the old holiday promo has been continued into the next redemption, which will end in May 2019. How long will this 2019 promo last? It will last until we fill all of the 1 billion. Is it 1 billion?
1
What did
million.
it say?
Million.
1 million. 1,111,101 billionaire positions at the top of the 10 by 9 matrix. Who knows what the 10 by 9 matrix is? If you look in your cookie rewards and your Crinkle Cash back offer, go down the page and you'll see, I can't remember what it's called. Do you remember what it's called, Keith?
What's that?
That page?
What?
Where the 10 by 9 matrix is?
Could be on that one you got.
No,
Down below.
no, not the hunt. But anyway, it's in there and you will see a chart with columns on it. I think it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across.
It's on your dashboard. Right down the bottom.
So T says it's at the bottom of your dashboard. Okay? And your Kringle cashback office.
I'm going to double
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, it's under your cookie rewards chart. And if you scroll right down till you hit it, it's got a whole lot of columns going across the page. I think it's about 4 or 5. The first one is colored blue, and the second one is colored, the last one is colored red. Now, they go down various levels. The first column goes, I think, to 30-something, 32 levels down. The end one goes down 10 levels only.
Yeah. Right down here.
Okay? What's it called? Massive Growth Campaign coming soon. It's under their heading. And you will see the red column, and it only has 10 levels deep. That is your 10 by 9 matrix. It's actually 10 by 10, but you are at the top of that matrix, so it makes it 10 by 9 after you. Okay? Right, holding one whole TBC coin qualifies you to be one of the TBC billionaires. It will be 1,000 times harder to acquire Kringles in the distribution phase once all of the billionaire positions are filled. Do you read that? It'll be 1,000 times harder to acquire Kringles. That means to get Kringles, it's going to be that much harder once all the billionaire positions are filled. And so with the rate it's going at and building at, that's going to happen sooner than later. Don't make the mistake of believing that today's growth pattern will also be the same for tomorrow ongoing. We achieved so much in 2018 to relieve people of the doubts about TBC. The lawfulness of TBC operating free from government regulation is clear to anyone that reads the public notice. That is an important keynote in this. The lawfulness of TBC operating free from government regulation. It is not under government, what do you call it? Well, it's not regulated by government. Got nothing to do with the government whatsoever. Okay, so that can be read in the public notice. Go there, do that. The goodness of TBC is unquestioned. When you read the Kringle mission statement, the merchant listing shows the seriousness TBC is taking towards the use of Kringles as a medium of exchange for goods and services globally. The fact that we are still here 3 years later, next month, March, demonstrates our durability. So, expect hundreds of daily sign-ups to turn into thousands of daily sign-ups, and then tens of thousands of daily sign-ups as we grow exponentially in 2019 and quickly fill all of the billionaire positions. So, my advice, guys, is to go to the blog whenever you have time and put this page up and read it for everything it is worth. You need to do that. Accumulative transaction. Hope you all know the meaning of the word accumulate. Together, more. Together, and increase. It means you're not stuck on the first transaction you do in TBC to be locked into your 2019 promo cookie rewards. Even if your first transaction was only $4,000, you can do additional transactions that will add an additional $36,000 to maximize this promo. So it will all accumulate until you max it out at $40,000. No worries to get started, just get in where you fit in. Whatever you can't afford, then later you can add to it. In other words, guys, what this means here, it's almost compulsory to do 40,000. Yes, but at least you're given a chance to do it over the next 4 months. If you can't do it, the 40,000 and 40,000 lot. So you've got, time to buy into this until it adds up to 40,000. So that's a plus. And at least you know at the end of redemption, for every 40,000 that you do as a transaction, becomes one full TBC. Get it? 40,000 gets you one full TBC. That's in a nutshell. So always remember that. It's almost compulsory to do it. And it will give you one full TBC. What a way to get a full TBC. That is an easy way to get it. You can't get it otherwise. Unless you do 100,000 meetings. 10-button meetings. Okay? Transaction cookie rewards. $4,000 will get you 100,000 cookies, while at $8,000, you get 250,000 cookies. If you do several small transactions, the reward is the same as though you did one large transaction. For example, if you did 10 $4,000 transactions, you get 100 million cookies. The same as if you did 40,000, one 40,000 transaction. So one way or another, all members are encouraged to do a 40,000 transaction to maximize the benefits to all. Okay, so this is where you have a choice in how you pay for it. But in the end, it will all add up to one full TBC. The referral cookie reward. The more you do in transactions, the more the cookies you will receive when you sponsor others to join TBC. This will not work retroactively. Okay, it is not backdated. Think of this like a ladder. You get rewarded for your referral based on the rung you are on. On this letter, if you are on the 4-grain rung of the letter, when you sponsor your first referral, then you will get 1 million cookies for that referral. Then let's say you were on the 20-grain rung of the letter. When you sponsored your second referral, you will get 5 million cookies for your second referral. But you will not get an extra 4 million cookies retroactively for your first referral. Not is the keyword in that last sentence. The 40-grain rung rewards 10 million cookies per referral. So do your best to get up to this rung as fast as you can and sponsor like mad dogs while the 2019 promo lasts. So, did we get all that? And do we understand that? Because you can go back and reread this and work it all out again. Because it's straightforward, clear, and you should not have any questions. If you have questions, you can get in touch with me and I will try my best to answer truthfully. That is, so people, 2019 promo, let's go. Starting from now, start giving the gift and start sponsoring if you haven't sponsored a person yet. Well, if you're a member first and registered and paid your fee, start sponsoring now. Start building your team. Start, creating the wealth in your wallet on your way to May redemption. Okay, so good luck with the promo 2019. Okay, just another little memo here. This here. Now, this is for orphans. Okay? Well, mainly for orphans, but new people, new members as well. Please complete the 3 security questions in your Kringle Cash back office. If you are a new member and you haven't done that yet, get in and do them. Final. Get your pictures in there. Okay? Your trusted telephone number. WhatsApp if you have it. Facebook link is important. Alternative email if you have one. And of course your email should already be there. Your username should be here. Skype if you use Skype. Others if you use any other contacts. Country. Participation status. How do you plan to participate in this community? You have 3 options. Make sure you click the correct option that you want to do. Not what I want you to do, what you want to do. Question 1. In what city or town did you grow up? What is your favorite movie? What is your favorite food? I don't care what you put in there, long as you remember. And you remember how you spelled it, because I tell you, some people can't spell, or they spell things differently. So, if you said a word to me, and I spelled it my way, you could spell it your own way. you would be in trouble. Because I would write it down differently, wouldn't I? So make sure you make notes, or even better still, um, print screen this page and keep it somewhere safe so that you know you've got all this here. And try and pick things that you know, like without having to write it down, you know are the things you like best. So, of course, we haven't got a million favourite foods, but there must be one that you really love. And there must be one favourite movie that you really like. Hey, it could be a favourite cartoon back in your heydays. And you should never get your city or town wrong where you grew up, unless you can't remember where you were born or where you were brought up. Because unfortunately, there are some people who go through all of that. Okay, make sure you update every time you put something in, and you get tempted to go down here and do something else. Update. If you haven't completed everything, but you have completed some things, update every time. So it doesn't get erased or deleted when you suddenly disappear off this page and then return back to find, what's happened to my info? Also, if you have unanswered questions, always use N/A, not applicable. Okay, don't leave them blank. Many inactive members are returning to TBC, and unfortunately, many of those forgot their password to get into our websites. The good news is they have returned, and the Cookie Rewards program is usually the reason why they have returned. But support has been very busy lately, manually resetting passwords for those that forgot. And filters on members' email boxes have not allowed smooth email correspondence. The default settings on most email accounts tend to filter our TBC email out automatically, and then some members feel like support is not responding to their tickets regardless of what the issue is for them. Now, back in the days, we had to be email verified. And this is where a lot of this started happening, because some weren't verified, but some people continued to use the same email, not realizing that you couldn't get back into the email page. So today, we don't have that email verification anymore on registration. So that's a plus, so we shouldn't have any problems there. To reduce the time support spends on resetting passwords while maintaining high levels of security in members' accounts, we have been developing an addition to the profile section with 3 security questions to answer. That is how we will automate a password reset. The member must be able to answer these questions about themselves to regain access to their account if they forgot their password. It's important to completely fill out your profile, which now includes these 3 security questions, to have full access to all the tools on the website. Soon, the same process will be true on the other websites like here, this link. You may have noticed that you can't effectively use the transaction verification system tool in your Kringle back office until you have completely filled in the profile page of your account, which now includes these 3 security questions. We are sorry for any inconvenience this may have caused you when one day it seemed like the transaction verification system tool was working great and then the next day it wasn't because of this additional code inserted into that process. Looks like most of you figured out already. But again, we are sorry for the disruption. Managing millions of members is not an easy task, even with having a team of people working on it together. I hope you all know it is our intent to make you happy with the things we build for you. TBC development is not static. We always seem to have a list of things to complete daily to make the user experience better for all. Coding and website development are dynamic processes and unfortunately doesn't always go the way we plan. Unexpected bugs do pop out after a while and then we need to debug those, which just adds to the list of things we need to do daily. Right, gonna have to leave it there at this time, but we'll carry that on tomorrow night. So, if you return tomorrow night, then you will get the rest of this. Otherwise, you can go to the blog, and here's the key to the search. Please complete 3 security questions. If you type that in there and click, it should take you to this page. Okay? So, it's time now for me to, well, we're happy to go to the beach. Doesn't look that promising, but cool. But hey, it's time out for us. And well, 9 times out of 10, we don't rest even when we go out. We're busy giving the gift. Yeah, or encouraging participation because we're always running into somebody, whether we know them or not. Hey. And, we seize the moment. Yes, we seize the moment to do things while we can. So, have a great weekend, everybody. Well, what's left of your weekend? Enjoy, the whakatā moments. Enjoy the whakapai kainga stuff that you got to do every day. And mahi e te mahi. I roto e te kapapiri ona. So from me, it's a hei kone rā for today and ka kite koutou āpōpō. So noho ora koutou I tēnei wā. That's me, Marie.